Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial we are going to learn how to upload images to Cloudinary with React. So what is Cloudinary? So Cloudinary is a platform as a service. It allows us to upload our multimedia files, images, videos, audio, all that good stuff. So first things first, we have to sign up for a free account, and Cloudinary provides us with a free account to start with, and when our application grows, we can also get into the paid account. So first things first, head over to cloudinary.com and sign up for a free account if you yet don't have one, and then you will be presented with a dashboard of this sort here. So on the right you will have your assets, your multimedia files, and on the left you will have a navigation bar. So this is where your assets come after you have uploaded them. So what I want us to do, I want us to get to there are two bits of information we will need to upload images to this Cloudinary service. The first one being the cloud name, and the second one being the preset name. So the cloud name is right here, so make sure you copy this information. This is our cloud name. We shall need it later on in the tutorial. So head over to the settings, click on it, click on this, you'll be presented with this page here. So on this page here, if you scroll down, you will see here that I have quite a number of upload presets. So you will also have to create one in order to upload images to Cloudinary. So I want you to click on this button here to add an upload preset. This button is going to bring you to this it's going to bring you to another page which will allow you to basically create this preset. So in this tutorial we are going to use the unsigned mode, which means that we shall not be doing any authentication for our uploads. So let's go with this first. So later on you can modify it to the sign mode, but that will be another tutorial. So this tutorial we're using unsigned. So change this from sign to unsigned, and then give your preset a name. So in my case, I've given it, I've called it a Cloudinary tutorial. You can give it a name which suits you. So you can see it, mine is right here. So after this you click on the select button and you will have something like this. So you have the preset name, like mine is Cloudinary tutorial, and it's unsigned. So we have everything we need now. So let's get right into coding. So first things first, you create a basic React application. I think by now we all know this. If you don't know how to create a basic React application, you can just Google that right away. So after creating this is our basic React application. We shall do the most simple application. All we are doing in this tutorial is learning how to upload. We are not doing a design or CSS tutorial. Okay, so let's head right and remove all of this, because I don't know, we don't need it. We don't need it. So let's just remove just from the header. Okay, let's just remove all of this, and let's see how our page now looks like. So I don't know, it may take a while, but yeah, I think we just have a basic page. Okay, yeah, we just have a basic empty page. So let's go right ahead and even remove the header. Let's remove the header so that we have a blank page. Okay, yeah, remove the header, and now we have just a blank page. Okay, so this is what we want. So let's get right ahead and do the image upload and learn about that. All right, so let's get into coding. So first of all, we want to create an input tag. Okay, we want to create an input tag which will allow us to get the files from our computer. All right, so this is just an HTML tag, and it's called input, and its type is it's file, because we want to upload a file, so we put it as file. Okay, so what happens if there is an event whereby this thing changes? Okay, so if this changes, what we want to do is we are going to use an onChange event to listen for any files if they have been uploaded. Okay, so we shall add that right about now. So what do we want to do if a file has been selected by the user? So it's going to trigger an event. So okay, so we want to put this file somewhere. Okay, we want to put our image somewhere in a certain we want to store it in a variable, so we're going to use the React state to do that. So let's create a state called image, and we shall set the image and use state. Okay, we've imported it, and note that we had to import it here. It was an auto import, so we are all good to go. So this is our state, which is going to store our images, the ones which we are trying to upload. Okay, so we need another state to keep track of the URLs which we shall be getting from Cloudinary after the upload has been successful. So we shall call this URL and we shall set it. Okay, set it right here. So this is going to store the URLs we get back from Cloudinary. So what do we want to do in an event when the images changes? So what we want to do is to set the image, okay, and we shall get from the event, okay, dot target dot files with s, and we want to get the first file, which is our image which we are uploading, the first one. All right, because we're just uploading one image. So after this is done, I think we can go right ahead and close this, or we can leave it as it is. We can use our let's make it self-closing, as simple as that. So what else do we need now? Right now we need a button which we can click on for the upload to happen. All right, because after this action is performed, after the input action, we shall have the image. Let me show you. After the input action, this action will select our image, okay, and store it inside the image state, right? Okay, right here. Choose a file, select it, okay. So our file is here. You can see it right here, okay. So we don't need a button which will push this file to Cloudinary, right? So let's create that. So right down here we are going to create a button, okay, which will push that file to Cloudinary. So on click, once the person clicks this button, we want to find a function called upload image. That's what the function does, what its name is, okay. So we shall call it upload image, okay. It's good to name functions according to what they do. Our function uploads images, and so we're calling it upload. So now let's create this function here. So upload image using our functions, okay. So what this function will do, it will basically upload this image to Cloudinary, as simple as that. So let's write the logic for this function. So first of all, what you want to do is we want to create a form, okay. Remember, when we're dealing with images, okay, we have to put them inside a construct called form data, okay. So we shall create new form data. All right. So another thing, what else do we need to do? We need to so this is just an empty construct, so we have to append to it the image itself, okay. So data dot append, so we shall call it file. We are appending a file to it, and this file is our image, okay. So what else do we need to do? We need to also append, okay. We need to append something called, remember I told you that we need to get what? The upload preset, the one I told you about. That one we also have to append it, okay. You remember the upload preset here, the one from Cloudinary, the one we created, the one we create, this one here, okay, this one here, we have to put it right here, okay. So so mine was called Cloudinary tutorial. All right, so after this one is done, you can press this. We also have to append the last thing which Cloudinary needs, which will be the cloud name, okay. Cloud name, okay. This one shall leave it empty at the moment, make sure you leave it empty at the moment. Okay, so that we have finished appending, we have finished creating our data to be uploaded. Now let's go right ahead and send the actual request, okay, to upload the images to. So this is the request. You can we're using the fetch API, okay, but you can go ahead and use XCOs. You can use whichever method you prefer. All right, so so we're going to hit this endpoint here, HTTPS okay, api.cloudinary.com version 1 of 1, okay, version 1, okay, of 1. All right, and then it's then this is where we put our Cloudinary, our cloud name. Remember this cloud name here. This is our cloud name down here, okay, or the product environment. All right, you can click right here, okay, and copy this. All right, copy this, or you can add another one and name it your own, but to make it simple, just copy this, what you have down here. All right, I already copied it, so let me go and find it. I've already copied mine. Make sure you copy it so that you get it right, okay. You don't want to have any typos. If you have typos, it may not work, okay. So let me just copy it and put it where it belongs. Put it right here, okay, slash image slash upload. So this is the endpoint we are hitting, okay. So let's close this up and then comma. So what else do we need to do? We need to add our what method. All right, so we shall the method is, it's a post method, okay, and the method is post, and in the body we are going to pass our data. All right, we're passing our data in the body, okay. So this is all good. So we have to close this. There's error because we haven't closed this, so let's go right ahead and close it. Okay, no error. So after this request is sent, okay, so this request is going to get this data in our body and it's going to put it in our Cloudinary account, okay, and then okay, it will send back a JSON, right? It will send back, sorry, a response, okay. So we want to make this, we want to convert this response to JSON. All right, and then after converting it to JSON, it's going to we're going to get that data, that JSON data. All right, okay, and we shall set our URL. Okay, so this data has a URL which is returned from Cloudinary, which we shall set, and this will be the URL of our image, right? So let's save all this and keep our fingers crossed and hope everything works smoothly, okay. All right, let's go into our application, our React application, and make sure, let's go to I think we have no image here right now, okay. Let me even refresh. So you see that everything is working fine. Okay, fresh is done, everything is fine. So now let's upload an image. Make sure, let's open our terminal. Oh, we forgot one thing, error handling. What happens if there is an error? Okay, in this case we want to catch, okay, we want to catch any errors and we want to log it to our console. Errors going to be caught. So now let's go right ahead and see how the thing works. So let's open our console just to keep track of any errors which might occur in this process. So let me go right ahead and get this scene from Wakanda, this movie, this scene, and selected here. So now when we press upload, it's going to find a function to upload to Cloudinary and it's going to return for us that URL if everything goes well. Let's press upload. We have no error. Okay, it means that everything went well. Okay, So let me come right here and refresh and wait. And our image has been successfully uploaded to Cloudinary. Wow, this is good. So let's look at the image URL. Okay, so remember, we are like, the URL is going to be stored here. So let's log that URL and see what it actually is. So let's log it right here, right below here. Okay, Cloudinary URL, and we shall call it this. Okay, we shall just call it Cloudinary. So let's save these changes and let's come back, and wow, the URL is right here. So this is our URL. So when we click on this URL, okay, what does it do? It opens the image. So this is really beautiful. Just imagine what you can do with this. Okay, you can get this URL and store it to your database. You can do whatever you want to do with it. So that brings us to the end of this tutorial. If you enjoyed it, if it was helpful to you, please please leave a like to this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Peace.